Welcome to a new studio vlog. This is me, Ellie, and I'm here in my studio. And I just wanted to share some silly things with you. And yeah, I'm really happy about a jar. Actually, I have several of them. These are empty jars that I cleaned out from mayonnaise. Mayonnaise? How do you say it? Mayonnaise? I just really love the form of these jars, and I'm planning to use my new jars as water jars. How do you call them? Yeah, I'm going to fill them with water and put my brushes in them. Also, I've been really busy for past few days. I've been painting like crazy in my sketchbook. I have a lot of stuff to share with you. I've been shooting my process like crazy, and I have made some discoveries and remembered some cool abstract art techniques that I would love to share with you and probably inspire you, hopefully inspire you to create art yourself. So if you're interested, keep on watching. There's gonna be a lot of painting and maybe some snippets of my life. We'll see. This time I decided to start with pencils and markers to just get away from this fear of blank page. I feel like when you add some marks on the page, doesn't matter what is it really gets you going and you're no longer scared to make the first move. So I did that, and then I proceeded with paint, and I really was super excited, and I wasn't expecting for such great results. The only thing I knew about this before I started that I wanted to play with different hues of blue and maybe turquoise or some greens, and the result was really unexpected. And I also was trying to think about something, like to have some subject on my mind that would be reflected in this painting, and this time I was thinking about a huge blue whale, something gigantic in the ocean. It was influenced by my son. He really loves to see some documentary films about giant animals and giant creatures that used to live in the ocean and that are no longer existing, that are extinct. And his favorite dinosaur is Mosasaur, if you know what is it. It's a huge kind of lizard-like creature. It was looking something like a crocodile and a dinosaur, like a mix of two. And he also likes large sharks and whales and different stories about huge beings being caught in the ocean. So I got really inspired by this and wanted to use it in my creative process. So I had my color palette ready before I began, and I was just picturing this huge whale in the deep ocean waters as I was going through this. And I feel like this painting turned out even better than I could have imagined, and I hope one day to make something similar on canvas, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed watching it.
For all time's sake.
If you haven't tried this yet, you should totally try it when you're making abstract art or just want to add some interest to the background of your realistic painting. I don't know. It's just a simple paper towel which has some dots, like dotted texture. If you put it on the wet paint and then pull it off, it creates this beautiful texture. And I really was super happy that I remembered this hack. Also, the coolest thing about abstract art is that you can use almost anything to create interest in your painting. And this time I used a wooden fork, and you can see the beautiful lines it created, and I was super happy about the end result with this one. One more discovery of the day was the very aggressive brush making technique. I don't normally paint like this, and I can't say that I really like the paintings that are done this way. But when I tried to really smush the paint aggressively, moving it around, making some weird lines, marks, I wasn't thinking at all. I was just moving the paint around, and the result was really surprising. I was super happy about the amount of movement and craze in this one, and I would totally want to try it more. I wasn't expecting it to be so satisfying. I don't know why, but I guess I was thinking too much normally in my abstract painting, but this time I was just really moving the paint around without any logic, and it was so, I don't know, it was like alive and so free, and it felt so amazing. And I can totally see myself painting this way, like a lot of paintings with different color combinations, with just different paint moved around aggressively, so that you can really see how this movement was made. And I feel like I can now appreciate the abstract art that is done in this way so much more, and I'm super excited that it happened today. I guess it was like a happy accident. It was just me being ultra brave and ultra inspired in the studio today, and I'm so happy that it happened. And this is one of the most beloved pages in my sketchbook now, I guess. And my son also really loved it, and I can't wait to try it out again.
Some of the old songs. For old time's sake. As time goes by.
There's one process video that I want to share with you. I could not wait to properly test my new paints, and I had this one piece unfinished in my sketchbook. It was just like some of background with texture, and I decided to work straight on top of it. And I really enjoyed this new color that I have, which is olive green. I think it's my most favorite of the bunch that I bought, and I just had to feature it in my painting. Excuse me if you hear any background noises. I have two small boys playing in my apartment at the moment, and they are really distracting me, and they were interrupting the process several times, trying to get their tablets to watch cartoons and play games, and I was persistent and sent them back to play on their own, because I feel like you have to really control that screen time sometimes, otherwise it can take over all of their brains. And so here I was trying to be expressive with my brush strokes. I only use about 4 brushes in this painting and about 5 different colors, and also added some crayons that I have here in handy, and I was smushing some paint with my fingers, and I really do like the end result. I think it's not bad. I think I achieved what I wanted. I wanted to paint expressively and just get it all out there. And yeah, a little something is better than nothing. I'm not sure if I will be painting anytime soon today. So this one piece is something I did for myself today as my own little meditation in between my mom duties and stuff. So I hope you enjoy watching this process and it inspires you to get yourself painting and to play around with your materials and experiment. Let me know if you enjoyed watching this video, please. I would super appreciate any comment you leave. See you next time. Bye bye.
For all time's sake. As time goes by. It's been a long time. Some of the old songs. For all time's sake. As time goes by. It's been a long time. Some of the old songs. For all time's sake. As time goes by. It's been a long time. For all time's sake.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Elsa.